Hello friends, welcome to my channel SS Stocks. Here I am regularly bringing educational videos related to stock market which will help us improving our know-how, which will help us selecting the right companies, enter at the right time and what can be our targets. So okay friends, then today also we will discuss about one company. It is KRBL Limited. The reason for discussing this company, I am seeing one good opportunity in this KRBL Limited. Before moving for the video, I will request, if you are new to my channel, request you to please subscribe my channel and press notification bell icon. Next is, if you don't have Demat account, I have attached link in description. You can click on the link and open Demat account. There are two links, one is for Zerodha and one is Angel Broking. Okay friends, then right now we'll go to a site of KRBL Limited. So KRBL is basically a rice brand. It produces rice, and they are rice, and they are big exporters of the rice. In fact, world's largest player in basmati rice. So these are their brand: India Gate, Doon, Noor Jahan, Indian Farm, Bemisal. So there are so many brands related to rice. We will try to understand more about their business. KRBL is world's leading basmati rice company and has fully integrated operation in every aspect of basmati. Okay, so they are leaders in basmati rice, and their largest integrated rice miller of the country, is one of the major producers of rice products. Further, the company is engaging in production of milling byproducts like bran oil, furfural, rice bran, and re-oiled cakes, etc. Okay, so their portfolio, as we discussed, India Gate along with the other 13 brands like Taj Mahal, Doon, Noor Jahan, Bemisal, Unity, among others. They are increasing global footprint, so their global market is increasing, has its product presence not only in India. KRBL is export basmati rice products to 82 countries. Okay, and they have a high production capacity up to 195 metric ton per hour, which is the highest in the world. So from this it seems that KRBL is a world leader in basmati rice. So about market cap, its market cap is 6,054. So this is a mid cap company. Current price of the share is 257. Book value is 157. So current price is more than book value. But if we see the stock P, it is 10.6 and industry P is 43.5. So this is much cheaper than industry stocks if we compare with the industry. If we see ROC, return on capital employed, is 20. Anything above 20 is very good. Return on equity is 16.4, which is also very good. If we see see sales growth in 3 years, 7.14, which is also okay. High price, all-time high is 674. So this stock is trading well below all-time high. So this is another good point. Now we will go to its long-term chart. If we see this chart, 5-year chart or 3-year chart, this stock is trading near to 50 days moving average. It has taken support on this 200 and it is moving in upward direction. Pros of the company has reduced the debt. Company is almost debt free. Cons, the company has delivered a poor sales growth, but there are some different factors for sales growth. Like we know from last 2 years almost, we are facing pandemic, so this is affecting the export market. So I think as things will be easen in next future, as corona cases will be reduced in world, flights will be open, exports will be increased. So I think this sales growth will be covered in coming future. Quarterly results, if we see quarterly results from 2018, it is sales was 1245 in 2018, 936 in December, 1196 in March, 1218 in 19. So it is showing consistent growth in even in 2019. But after March 2020, it is showing some decrease in the sales values. And we all know this is due to the corona, as export must be affected in these 4 to 5 quarters. So as corona cases are will be reduced, so we are seeing some improvement in June 2021, that is 1016 sales. If we see the operating profit, it is also consistently 2018, it is 234 in 18, 203 in December 18, 231 in March 19, and it is so on. And it is 209 in March 21. Then net profit and operating profit margin is also 19, 20, 24, 19. So it is in the range of 20 to 25. So which is good operating profit. If we see the EPS, it is also maintained 5 to 6 rupees. Now we will go to profit and loss. Yearly profit and loss figures. So sales in March 10, sales was 1500, and it is consistently in 11 1538, in 12 1602, in 13 2051, in March 14 2882. So if we see the sales figure, they are consistently on the growing path. And from 1573 in 2010, it reached to 4499 in March 20. So we can clearly see that sales is increasing for this company. And as sales increases, if we see the operating profit, it is also showing improvement each year. In 2020, March 20, it was 870. So which was all-time high profit. March 21, we all know due to corona, but still 822, which is a good profit. So if we see net profit also, there it can be clearly visible. There is consistent growth in net profit, and in 125 crore in March 10, it reached to 559 in March 21, and March 21, this was all-time high profit. So if net profit is all-time high, but share value is, if we see the share value, it is not at all-time high. Share value is, if we see the maximum graph, it is well below all-time high. All-time high was 660 and share price is 257. So when net profits are becoming all-time high, this share will definitely try to move upward towards to achieve all-time high in coming future. So I think from fundamental point of view, this is a good opportunity for investment. Now we will go to balance sheet. If we see the balance sheet, share capital of promoter 24, it is maintained. Reserves are consistently increasing. If we see March 10, it was 511 and it reached to 3669 in March 21, which is a good sign. Borrowing, it is consistently reduced. If we see the borrowing, it was 604 in March 10 and it is 369 in March 21. So this is another good sign. Current work in progress, if we saw, there are some activities are current work is in progress. So whenever this will be in productionized, it will increase sales volume. So this is another good sign. So balance sheet seems to be good. Now, if we see the shareholding pattern, it is 58.81 in September 18, and it is maintained, and in fact it is increased to 59.13 in December 19, and again it is increased in March 20, it is 59.46. So whenever promoter is increasing the increasing the stake in any company or their own company, it is always a good sign. FII is also 2.82 in June 21. DIS 0.05, government 6.09, and with public it is 31.59. But out of that 31, if we see, almost 15% is with big players or big investors. So only 15% is with public. So that is from that angle, it seems to be good. So my view, fundamentally, this company producing good profit, sales are increasing, and going forward, as our things will be easing, getting better in terms of corona, this export will be more smooth, and I think this figures, this sales volume and this net profit will definitely go on increasing and achieve new records. So whenever this will go to all-time high, the share will also improve in my view. But before moving, now we'll move to technical chart. So if we see the technical chart pattern, this share has recent high was to 353 in August 20, and thereafter it is corrected and recent high was 304. After that, again, we all know that all small cap and mid cap companies corrected in last 1 to 2 months. So this stock also fallen, and it now taken support at this 227 level, and it started moving up. So I think this is good support. So downside seems to be minimum if we draw a line here. So this is one strong support. So this range, there is one strong support. So downside seems to be limited, and this share will definitely, this price will try to come at this 299.65 level. This is first target. This is my first target. And if we see, there is one traditional pattern, it is cup with handle pattern. So if we try to draw it, so this is one, sorry, it is a reverse head and shoulder pattern. So this is one shoulder, this is another shoulder, this is one big head, and this is one shoulder it is getting formed. So my first target will be this, at least 16% from here, and I don't think it will take more than 1 to 2 months to achieve this 16.40%. So for 16%, 1 month is a good target, and that too in a potentially good company. I think it is a good opportunity. And based on this reverse head and shoulder pattern, if we check the depth of this cuff or head, and if we try to put this on neckline, so this will be 427, and its percentage will be 64% from current price. So this can be one long-term investing target, long-term target. In between, this second target is also possible in coming months. It is also this will be resistance. So at this resistance, this can be one mid-term target. It is 36.9%. So I think there is a good opportunity based on technicals, and even for investing, because if we saw the all-time high, so this share has all-time high of around 660 and more than 670, 670. And also if we saw there is one good rounding pattern coming, and whenever there is a rounding pattern, this share will definitely try to go to the all-time high. So I think from all these aspects, I am seeing good opportunity in KRBL. But before moving ahead, one disclaimer from my side. I am trying to explain or educate or just how we can select a good company based on its business, growth opportunities, margins they are making, profits they are making, how to see their balance sheets, and also based on technical how we can enter at the stock. So in stock market there are three things which are very important, 3 to 4 things I will say. One is selecting the stock in which company we can invest. So that is one first most important thing. Second is at what price we can enter. So even if a company is good and if we enter at a wrong price, we can have a loss. So entry level is very important. Risk from entry level has to be less, downside risk has to be less, and upside possibility should be more. So that is one another point. And third point is decide the target. So if we can do these 3 things, selection of the stock, entry of the stock, and decide exit of the stock, and we should have faith on our learning, on know-how. We should be always try to learn and then keep patience to achieve a target price. So I think if we do these 3 things, it will definitely try to minimize our losses. Friends, I hope you liked this video. My humble request to please subscribe my channel so that I will be able to spread this content to more and more people, and share with your friends. Again, we will meet with some different exciting opportunity. Till then, goodbye and take care.